Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're ditching the jarred sauce and taking our spaghetti game to a whole new level. I'm going to show you how to make a truly gourmet spaghetti that's surprisingly easy, but will make you feel like a 5-star chef. Forget everything you thought you knew about a quick weeknight pasta. This is going to be your new go-to for date nights, special occasions, or just when you want to treat yourself. So, grab your apron and let's get cooking. First things first, let's talk about our ingredients, because quality is key to making this dish shine. We're not using a million different things. Instead, we're focusing on a few perfect components. You'll need some high-quality spaghetti or linguine. I prefer bronze die-cut pasta because the rougher texture grabs onto the sauce beautifully. We'll need about a pound of it. For our sauce, the star is a can of San Marzano tomatoes. These are a bit pricier, but their sweetness and low acidity are totally worth it. We'll also need a few cloves of fresh garlic, a good quality extra virgin olive oil, some fresh basil, a pinch of red pepper flakes for a tiny bit of heat, and of course, salt and freshly ground black pepper. And for the grand finale, we'll use a beautiful chunk of Parmigiano Reggiano. No pre-shredded stuff today. That's it. Simple, right? The magic is in how we put it all together. Let's start with the heart of our dish, the sauce. This isn't a sauce that needs to simmer for hours. We're making a quick, vibrant tomato sauce that highlights the freshness of our ingredients. First, grab a large skillet or a wide-bottomed pot. Pour in a generous amount of your extra virgin olive oil, maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons. We want enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Turn the heat to medium-low. Now, for the garlic. We're not going to mince it. Instead, take about 4 to 5 cloves. Give them a light smash with the side of your knife just to break them open. And peel them. We're going to infuse the oil with that beautiful, sweet garlic flavor without it burning and becoming bitter. Add the smashed cloves and your pinch of red pepper flakes to the cool oil. Let them gently sizzle and toast as the oil heats up. You'll start to smell that amazing aroma. Keep an eye on it. We want the garlic to be a light, golden brown, not dark. This should take about 3 to 4 minutes. Once your garlic is fragrant and golden, it's time for the tomatoes. Open your can of San Marzano tomatoes. Allow to pour the whole can, juices and all, into a bowl first. Then, using your hands, you just crush them. It's a little messy, but so satisfying. This gives you a much better, more rustic texture than just dicing them or blending them. Get them to your desired consistency. I like a mix of smaller bits and some larger chunks. Now, carefully add the crushed tomatoes to your skillet with the infused oil. Be mindful of splatters. Cue everything a good stir and season it with a generous pinch of salt and a few grinds of black pepper. Turn the heat up to bring it to a gentle simmer. Once it's bubbling, reduce the heat to low and let it cook uncovered for about 15 to 20 minutes. We just want the flavors to meld together and the sauce to thicken slightly. While our sauce is simmering away, it's the perfect time to get our pasta water going. This is a crucial step that a lot of people overlook. You need a very large pot filled with a lot of water. Don't be shy. Pasta needs room to move around to cook evenly. And the most important rule, salt your water generously. It should taste like the ocean. This is your only chance to season the pasta itself, and it makes a world of difference. So, bring that big pot of salty water to a rolling boil. Once it's boiling vigorously, add your spaghetti. Don't break it. Just place it in, and as the ends soften, gently push it all down into the water. Give it a stir right away to prevent sticking. Now, here's a pro tip. We're going to undercook the pasta slightly. Check the package instructions for the al dente cooking time and plan to pull it out about 2 minutes before that. For example, if it says 10 minutes for al dente, we'll cook it for 8. Trust me on this. Okay, Our sauce has been simmering and the pasta is nearly done. This is where the real magic happens. Before you drain your pasta, you need to save some of that starchy pasta water. It's liquid gold. Things full of starch and salt, and it's the key to creating a silky, quality sauce that clings to every single strand of spaghetti. I usually scoop out about 1.5 cups into a measuring cup or a mug. Just keep it on standby. Now, drain your pasta, but don't rinse it. Never rinse your pasta for a hot dish. That starchy coating is our friend. Your pasta is cooked, but still has a firm bite to it, and your sauce is smelling incredible. Let's bring them together. Go back to your sauce. You can fish out the garlic cloves at this point if you want, or just leave them in for a rustic touch. I usually take them out. Now, transfer the drained spaghetti directly into the skillet with the sauce. Turn the heat up to medium. This is the part called la monticatura, where you finish cooking the pasta in the sauce. Add about 1/2 cup of that reserved pasta water to the pan. Now, using a pair of tongs, start tossing everything together vigorously. You'll see the sauce start to emulsify with the starchy water, thickening up and coating the spaghetti perfectly. It's transforming from just pasta with sauce on top to one cohesive, glorious dish. Keep tossing for about 2 minutes. If the sauce looks too thick, add another splash of pasta water until you get that perfect creamy consistency without any cream. The spaghetti will finish cooking in the pan, absorbing all that delicious flavor. We are literally seconds away from plating. Turn off the heat. Now, for our final flavor bombs. Tear up a big handful of fresh basil leaves and toss them into the pasta. The residual heat will wilt them just enough to release their incredible fragrance. And now for the cheese. Grab your block of Parmigiano Reggiano and a microplane or a fine grater. Grate a generous amount, maybe 1/4 cup, directly into the pan. Give it one final toss to melt the cheese into the sauce, making it even richer and more savory. Look at that. 2. The sauce is glossy and clinging perfectly to the spaghetti. This is what gourmet spaghetti looks like. It's all about the technique. Time to plate this beauty. I like to use tongs to grab a portion of the spaghetti and twirl it into a little nest in the center of a warm bowl. It just makes it look extra special. Drizzle any remaining sauce from the pan over the top. Don't leave any of that goodness behind. For the finishing touches, grate a little more Parmigiano right over the top. A final drizzle of your best extra virgin olive oil adds a peppery, fruity note. And if you like, a couple of small, fresh basil leaves for garnish. And there you have it. A stunning plate of gourmet spaghetti that tastes even better than it looks. The vibrant tomato sauce, the perfectly cooked al dente pasta, famed of fresh basil, and the salty, nutty cheese all come together in perfect harmony. It's simple, elegant, and unbelievably delicious. So next time you're craving spaghetti, I hope you'll give this method a try. Aurelia shows how a few simple, high-quality ingredients and the right technique can create something truly spectacular. You'll never look at that jar of sauce the same way again. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more delicious content. And let me know in the comments if you try it. I'd love to hear how it turns out for you. Happy cooking, and I'll see you in the next video.